All right, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Cardano NFTs. It's been a while. Let's start with the top collections of the past 24 hours and then a huge mint happening tomorrow. First, I see Clay Nation. Congrats, Clays. Cardano Summit. What do you think of the ape price right now? 8,600.
You know what I'm saying to that? I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I sold mine. All
I
right.
still have mine. Ripley. Go Ripley.
I don't believe it. Believe it or not, Ripley.
Robinson family in the. Let us know, Robinson family, if you're in the chat. Space Buds still holding it down 4,300. Ore still holding strong at 500. Look at the JPEG junkies, though.
Wow.
You might not know it's me and Justin's little project here.
You know what I want, real quick? I want to shout out to JPEG Store. Can we get collection spotlight? That's all I'm going to say. I want a collection spotlight for JPEG junkies.
Yeah. Derps. Justin told you about the derps early. I got in. You're definitely way up. I tweeted it out. I think uncommons were going for 300-400. So hopefully you listened to our calls. You came along for the ride. Cardano Crocs Club. When's the last time you heard that name?
Man, it's been a minute.
I love that the community is coming back. That volume is up 370.
We did talk about it months ago.
10 months ago.
We called it 10 months ago.
We called them a long, long time ago. We got the wolves, the mallard, raccoons, and cabins by the apes. I'm glad to see the cabins back up there. People down on the staking, but it looks like maybe found a nice home, a nice little floor. And it seems like community's coming in strong with 250% pump. All right, well, something's launching tomorrow, though. They're nice enough to sponsor this video. Music Box on the 22nd. That is tomorrow. What is Music Box?
Oh, what is Music Box? It's an algorithmic music generator.
Wait a minute. You're saying like instead of a hat or glasses or like, oh, I have a cape or a blunt, it's like different.
A layer of music, a sound, a beat, a bass line, whatever, a melody. It like basically generates music in rarity form, similar to your traits that you have on your current PFPs.
All right. Well, let's dive into it. One thing I always do like to check, how many people do I follow this project? 35 others, plus I think this is 3 people here. So 38 people I follow. Always like seeing that. You don't want to see is like no one you follow follows it. That's maybe a red flag, depending on who you do follow. They have a couple drops already. Music Box, if you want to find it. These will help you get in on the mint a little bit cheaper. Floor's pretty low on these things. Get different little musics here, the A minor on the scale, silver. Well, this is the latest iteration. They also have the 420 edition.
Smoke it if you got it.
What do you think about pot making music better or worse?
Yes, pot does make music better. Back when I was smoking pot, long time ago, the very first time I was 17 years old, I smoked pot and I listened to Marilyn Manson, Sweet Dreams.
Okay, yeah. It was the remake.
Yes, Sweet Dreams, that one. And I'm telling you, that that thing brought me into a different world after I. And that was the very first time I smoked pot. So everybody that smoked pot, you kind of know what that's
Here's
like.
How I know pot makes music better, because you think of reggae and it's like, yeah, I can't listen to reggae, but if I'm in the right mood, I like reggae. We're like, well, what do you mean? Well, I gotta have like a cold Corona in my hand. I gotta be on the beach, the waves lapping at my feet. I got a joint in my right hand, and I'm puffing.
Yeah.
And then I love reggae. Like, I think it's just the pot.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way about Steely Dan.
Yeah, they got some good ones.
I hate Steely Dan.
We'll listen to some after this.
Yeah,
I'll put you on to some of my faves.
Ooh.
If we look, they also had that was the 420 collection. They were the first music generator on Cardano, so they got credentials in the space. I think it was September of last. Like, they were early. They have a link tree that has everything. You can go to the Discord, the Instagram, the website. First, let's look at the mediums, because the mediums get into the meat potatoes. This is the previous things. See the bongs. So for the new one, this was on the 18th. Wait. This broke down their previous drops, but then they just dropped a new one, and kind of breaks down what they have here. They got different synths, different drums, different scales, different times. So I guess that's like BPM, atmospheric ambiance. So You know about NFT and how like 8 times 7 times 14 times 3 times 25. It ends up being a whole lot.
Millions.
Yeah,
It ends up being a million.
I don't know if they end up like curating it a little bit to make sure it sounds a little bit better. But I do like how they got a little inspirato from Unsigned Algorithm.
Well, the good thing about this team is they can go in and set rules. So, like, okay, this bass does not go very well with this melody, but it goes great with these 10.
Yep.
Let's do away with melody 11 with this bass line 7.
Yeah.
So you get something that's really, really nice and really good, good sounding. So I know this team's kind of done a lot of work in that area as well.
Yeah, they have different environments. They have different little rarities here. You can see the breakdown on desert or like urban or like dark forest. Here's just more stuff about their traits on how it looks. Pretty cool. So they got traits on the music side. They got traits on the visual side.
They've worked with a lot of Future Fest. They also the Jira wallet's also
they got
good.
A lot of partnerships. Yeah, if you have a Jira wallet, it's 20% off. So they got a pretty good.
That's
deal.
pretty good. You know why I like this though? I like it because it's not just the same old animal NFT. Yeah. I like it because it's forward thinking and it's doing something different in the space.
This is like our sound. We have a BJ, our sound engineer. This is like a wet dream right here.
Yeah.
Seeing all this stuff. I'm sure
Cream in your pants.
Oh my God, he has that foot pedal. Whoa. Let's see.
But yeah, I just think I think we're going to see a lot of this stuff in the next run up. I think this one's a little before its time, which is great. First mover kind of in this area. But yeah, I love seeing new things like this, and I think it's going to do well.
I do want to end with you'll see this, and they have a thread on why they think it's going to be worth $600K. It's definitely worth the read. We'll kind of break down a little bit. They have Ada Box as a kind of a collaboration here, and then these music NFTs give you utility on this. This is where they get that number. So you can mint NFTs for every music box that you have, and they have different rarities allow you to forge or mint more. And then it's like a finite number, and so yeah, that thread really breaks down on why they think it's worth $600K. Look, if you have this top one, 3,000 free mints. What does it cost to mint on Cardano? It's not much.
It's not much.
It's a little, right?
It can add up a little bit, yeah.
Like 2 or something.
Yeah.
1 point something. I don't know. And then if you get 3,000 free, it really starts to add up.
Yeah. All right, so we've talked about all the really cool things. When is it and how much is it?
When is it? Well, you look at this. These were invented in 1860.
Long time ago.
Oh, the NFT.
Yes,
the
silly.
NFT.
Come on, Deezy. Stay with us here.
Tomorrow.
Stay with us.
It is tomorrow. Yeah,
Okay.
Here's the math. Assuming 2 ADA, and then the combined value of these 1,000 is 600K ADA worth of utility that they're giving to you. Huge. Minting price tomorrow, 100 ADA. You get that 20% discount if you have the Giro wallet. The Giro, is it like the same
Giro.
thing? Does everyone have a different pronunciation?
Yeah. Giro. I call it Giro.
Okay.
Or
We'll go
deer
with
or
Giro.
deer wallet. You can just call it a deer wallet because the logo's a deer.
And one thing I really am bullish on, I like teams that build. We respect that because we can relate to that, and we're already building more features. The NFT drop is a Kickstarter. I like this. The NFT drop isn't the end. Here's your art. Here's your music.
Walk away.
Leave. No, this is the beginning, and they're signaling this is the beginning, and I like that. And so, one on our radar.
I don't say this often, and you know this, Deezy. You know me well. I don't say it often, but this one I'm going to be minting tomorrow. I'm going to mint. I don't know, 1, 2, maybe 10. I want to be a part of something that's new and forward thinking. I'm definitely going to be minting this tomorrow.
Yeah, and check out that website, and you can see maybe get one of those 420s. You get in a little bit cheaper there. So
JPEG Junkies, let's do it.
All right,
Shout
that's
out.
all we got. Until next time.
Later.